Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today's video is a sale video. It is time for the Macy's 10 days of glam. Before we get into today's video, I did something that I very rarely do. I'm actually double filming the 2 videos in 1 day thing. So in the event you like this makeup look, I will link it up in the corner. As far as this video, we are going to be covering the 10 days of glam. Now this is a 50% off event run kind of similarly to the Ulta 21 days of beauty. Each day of the sale, there will be a couple items in this sale. For 50% off, you do get free shipping if you use the promo code GLAM10. And this event runs from October 22nd through the 31st. We're gonna go over everything in today's video, so let's jump into it. Tuesday, the 22nd, we have 2 items from Bareminerals on this day. We have the Primetime Original and the Brightening Foundation Primer. Both of these will be $12.50. I have gone through full sizes of the Primetime Original, although I've never tried the Brightening Foundation Primer. What I'm going to say about this primer, or at least the one that I've tried, the original, it is a very basic silicone primer. There are a lot of products on the market like this. Lancome's Love Base Pro is similar. The Smashbox Photo Finish Original, they're just that clear silicone primer. What I think this is best for is skin types that have maybe a little bit of fine lines. You're kind of trying to smooth things out. That silicone is going to give you a base so that your foundation can go on more smoothly. I think that if you have a more oily skin type, you're probably going to do better with a primer that contains some kind of a powder. This is why the Tatcha Silk Canvas, at least why I think the Tatcha Silk Canvas is so hyped among oily skin types. It does help to kind of mattify from the start there, whereas this is just a smoothing from the start. So I honestly do think these are helpful products. I don't personally use these as much anymore. I've leaned towards hyaluronic primers because I live in such a humid climate, but I think this is going to be perfect if you are in a drier climate, you have maybe fine lines or maybe texture that you want to smooth out, and $12.50 is a great price. You should never need to pay the price of the Lancome primer. Love you Lancome, but your primer is too expensive for 2 ingredients. We also have 50% off the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. I'm gonna say pass on this because the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate. I have found that my skin absolutely prefers for me to use a more gentle cleanser, and that's gonna be more harsh. On Wednesday, the 23rd, we have the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum will be $22.50. I finally tried it thanks to a gift with purchase from Ulta. I'm really underwhelmed by it. I feel like it's really heavy on the skin. I think if you're looking to spend around $22.50, I would way recommend the Skin Diva Vitamin C over it. You're gonna be paying $25 for a much higher potency of vitamin C, and it sinks into your skin way better than this one does, so I was quite underwhelmed by this. I kind of feel like Mario Badescu as a brand has a couple of outdated products, and I hate to say it, but I feel like this is one of them. That said, I can understand why people might like it. It does have L-ascorbic acid, and L-ascorbic acid is going to be great if you're trying to smooth out any fine lines, increase collagen production. I cover all of that in my vitamin C video, which I might as well go ahead and link if you haven't seen it. But yeah, as far as ascorbic acid serums go, I would go with the Skin Diva. I think it is way easier to use than this one, much more pleasant on the skin. Then we have the Tarte Pro Glow and Blush Cheek Palette. This will be $22.50. I do not have experience with this. I have tried quite a few items from Tarte, but not this one, so comment if you guys have. Thursday, the 24th, we have 50% off the Origins Out of Trouble 10-Minute Mask to Rescue Problem Skin. This will be $13. I have not tried this, but I did look at the ingredients, and I think it does look like a nice mask. What they've done in this mask is combined sulfur along with salicylic acid, so it's going to give you a lot of ingredients that are fighting acne, so I understand why this has good reviews, and $13 is a good price for a mask. We also have 50% off the Philosophy Microdelivery Facial Wash. I've gone through quite a few of these at this point. I do think that it is a nice in-between of, a regular cleanser that does not give you any exfoliation and something really harsh. I don't think it's too harsh on the skin. It's not like using a walnut scrub, for example, or the St. Ives. No sodium lauryl sulfate in that. Overall, I do think it is quite nice. Friday the 25th, we have 50% off the Too Faced bronzers. These will be $15. I'm not sure if this is going to include bronzers outside of their regular collection. I do know that their regular bronzers have been upgraded in the packaging. I think they're a little on the warm side for me personally, but if you like a warmer bronzer, you might really like the Too Faced bronzers. They do blend very nicely. We also have 50% off the Lancome cleansers. Now, Lancome as a brand did not go well for me. It's been a while since I tried that brand, and I've lived and learned. And I think that one of the bigger problems that I was having with the brand was the fragrance in it. I don't think it gets along with my skin. That said, my stance on fragrance and skincare is that if you want to use some fragrance somewhere, I think in a cleanser you're gonna have a better time. It's something that you're washing right off your skin. So this might not be a bad way to use some Lancome skincare. It does smell really nice. Saturday the 26th, I am so excited about the structure of Macy's sale this time around because you have the option to grab Benefits Precisely My Brow, which is my personal favorite brow pencil on this day. If you don't like this, if you prefer the Anastasia Brow Wiz, that will be coming in this video. These are both very similar to each other, but what I would say is Precisely My Brow goes on a little bit creamier, maybe even a little bit thicker, so that for me, with my very fine brows, something like this is ideal. In my opinion, Brow Wiz might be better for people who have a little bit more brow to start with, but are looking to just kind of fill that in. Then we have 50% off the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. This is the liquid in this sale. Now this is just a mini size, but I wanted to show you what it is. It's a dual phase makeup remover. So you have the remover and you have an oil together in here. It is very, very effective for removing mascara, heavy eyeliner, just anything that won't come off. I really love these products. I also get a lot of them as gifts with purchases. So it's been a while since I've bought a full size, but yes, these are great products. Sunday the 27th is, in my opinion, one of the best days of this sale. 50% off the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick. You guys, this never goes 50% off. This is basically a cult status product, and it's been for a long time because Bobbi Brown has always had an excellent shade range. And this product is incredible quality. There are a lot of foundation sticks on the market, as you surely know, and it kind of goes between some of them being really, really thick in texture, kind of only will work on oily skin, the Anastasia foundation stick, and some of them get a little bit too creamy. In my opinion, I'd say Makeup Revolutions might be kind of approaching that. It's a little creamy. But this one it's a perfect in-between. It's just really high quality. To make a product like this, you do have to have some kind of fillers in the foundation, and I think that's why a lot of them can be kind of difficult to work with. But whatever Bobbi Brown has done with this, it's a phenomenal foundation stick. It almost always ends up in any of those, giant, like everything about foundation sticks. It almost always is in the top recommendations for really good reason. We also have some IT Cosmetics on this day. We have the Bye Bye Pores Pressed and Loose Powder. I know some people love those, and it is very nice that they are talc-free powders. You get to choose if you like the pressed version or the loose version. I will say in my experience with those, I did used to have the pressed one. It was really quite white. That may be because it was the pressed one as well. But that could make it perfect if you have a very, very fair skin tone. So I don't want to throw it out completely. I just personally didn't love it. But we also have the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection No. 7 brush. This is one of few brushes that buffing foundation brushes that I actually like. It's actually really soft, really easy to use. It's a very high quality brush. Then on Monday the 28th, we have the Dermablend Banana Loose Setting Powder. So if a white loose powder will not work for you, this one is going to have a yellow tint to it. However, it is made with talc. 50% off the Smashbox LA Cover Shot Eye Palette. This will be $22.50. I don't have this one. I have quite a few of Smashbox's Cover Shot palettes. What I will tell you about the formula, and I'm going to assume that the formula on this is similar, it is a little bit more hard pressed. I tend to prefer that because it makes it easier for me in my heavy-handed eyeshadow style to use. but not everybody likes that. For some people it means, you know, well, I gotta build up a lot of eyeshadow, which is true, but you either like that or you don't. Tuesday the 29th, I think this is an exciting day also. We have 50% off MAC Cosmetics eyeshadows. Now this, you are either going to be really excited about this or not care in the slightest. It's almost fascinating to me what's happened to MAC Cosmetics over the years. They're kind of forgotten now, but this is what we used to do. Young children of YouTube, this is what you used to do to build an eyeshadow collection, is you would go and pick out these singles. You might put them in a pro palette, and that's how you made eyeshadow palettes. We also have some lip products on this day. We have the Buxom PowerPlump Lip Balm. That is one I haven't tried. I do, however, absolutely love the Plump Line Lip Liner. It's a little bit thicker. It does have a brush on one end, but it's a fabulous product. Very pigmented on the lips, very easy to work with, whether you are just lining or filling in. And then also one of my personal favorite liquid lipsticks of all time, the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. Now, if you are not into a matte finish, you can skip on this. However, if you are, this is one of the most comfortable, in my opinion, matte liquid lipsticks on the market. Wednesday the 30th, this is the day that the Anastasia Brow Wiz will be 50% off, so if this is something you are interested in, this is the day to get it. I think it's funny, a lot of people say that their problem with this is the spoolie breaks off on them. So many people have said this, but I have not yet had it happen. Now I feel like I gotta knock on wood. Is this wood? Is this fake wood? 50% off the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potions. These will be $12. I think we will be seeing multiple options on this day, so if you do have a personal favorite from these, you should be able to grab that. October 31st, aka Halloween. Halloween's on a Thursday this year. Boo. 50% off the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation SPF 15. I do not own this. From what I understand, it is a foundation that people with more oily skin types have enjoyed a little more. And then we have 50% off the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I recently decluttered mine only because I was almost out of it anyway. I'd say it's a really good silicone-free face primer, but I think this is going to appeal a little more to normal to dry skin types. It's not the most hydrating foundation that I've ever found, but it does feel really nice on the skin. It glides across really easily. It does smell like coconut. So that is everything I have for the Macy's 10 Days of Glam. What do you think of this deal? Do you think they've chosen good items? Are you going to be picking anything up? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.